Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. And we are here in Uldum, guys, which you have seen has changed quite a bit from the Cataclysm. Ah, there's one. The great worm from beyond sails overhead. But we are in Ramkahen, and we need to talk to King Ferris about all the stuff going on here, because see how he and his people are dealing with a lot of the nonsense, and looks like we've got a conference going on inside.
Brigands, your kind are not welcome here.
We come unarmed, and we only seek an audience with the king.
It would seem you are not the only ones.
Hey, how you doing? So we've got Eric Scorpit Sting, Waste Wander Warriors. Are these kind of like the Fremen? Hunt from Dune? It would make sense.
Hail, adventurer.
Welcome to Uldum, Rogue. I wish we could have offered you a warmer welcome, but I'm afraid my people find themselves once again in a dire situation. You seek assistance defending the Forge of Origination. It would seem that our goals align. The Halls of Origination are but a small portion of the Forge's true scope. Any threat to Uldum would be a potential threat to the Forge, and Uldum has found itself with many new enemies of late. We were about to convene the High Council when these Waste Wanderers arrived unannounced. Perhaps you could join us in learning about these threats. Learn about the threats facing Uldum in Ramkahen.
Our power is in our people.
Okie doke. The sands of shifting visions examined.
We know little of the Amethet, save that they believe themselves the sole defenders of the Titan's great works. In their eyes, all others are corrupted by the curse of flesh, and are enemies of the Makers. It is imperative that they be kept away from the Forge. To the west, another threat looms. Terrible monstrosities have emerged from the sands and gather in great numbers. Though we suspect they hail from Ahn'Qiraj, they are unlike any Qiraji or Silithid we have faced before. And worst of all, our priests are plagued by unrelenting nightmares. They see our cities burning to ash, and our people turning against each other. I fear that these visions are but the harbinger of something far more dire. We must prepare ourselves for disaster.
So everything sounds like it's just going to be peachy.
Do you bring news?
The threats to Uldum are greater than I had imagined. Although I am loath to throw our lot in with Waste Wanderers, it seems we have no choice but to band together against these threats. I'm afraid that also means I will need your help once more. Will you join us? Yeah, it seems like a thing to do.
It is clear that Ramkahen cannot face these menaces alone. I propose an accord with those here today, that we band together and defend our home.
You cannot be serious. I will not partner with grave robbers and bandits.
Obey your king. All who would fight for Uldum are allies of Ramkahen.
The Waste Wanderers stand with you, King Feoris.
The League's got your back too.
Very well. Together, we will vanquish all who threaten our home. For Uldum.
Yeah, this ain't gonna end badly. That's way too much enthusiasm for what we're about to do here, people.
You may speak.
Our accord with the Waste Wanderers and the Explorers League will aid us in defending Uldum. Yet, even with our combined strength, we may not be able to hold these enemies at bay without your help. The Tol'vir take the protection of the Titan's constructs here in Uldum as a sacred duty. However, our numbers have dwindled, and we face greater threats with each day. Even with the strength of our new allies, we will only be able to hold these enemies back for so long. Should any of them surge in power, they may still be able to overwhelm us and endanger the Forge. This is where your assistance is needed. Speak to High Commander Kamses to assess our current situation. Complete an assault in Uldum. Token of Death's Door. Major power reaping flames. Burn your target with a bolt of azurite, dealing 41,000. Okay. If the target has less than 20% health, the cooldown is reduced by 30 seconds. So it's an execute. Your spells and ability have a chance to strike your target for fire damage. Corruption resistance increased by 10%. Corruption resistance. Oh, joy. And artifact power.
Farewell, traveler.
Okie dokie. Alright, High Commander.
State your business.
Our scouts have watched across the whole of Uldum, watching the movements of enemy forces. If we can alert you of any upcoming surge of activity from one of these enemies, I have no doubt you'll be able to quell them. Would you like to hear the latest scouting report? Yeah, show me what's cooking.
Enough chatter.
Current assault repelled, assault objective completed, rare enemy defeated, treasure looted. Hey, you had me a treasure.
Do not waste my time. With each passing day, new enemies descend upon Uldum. We must drive them from the sands. Strike them down wherever possible, but focus on key objectives and enemy champions to deal the most damage.
Boy, dailies everywhere.
Make it quick.
It has been a long time since the Tol'vir have squared off against the forces of an old god, so our tactical knowledge of their forces is limited. However, one tenet of combat always holds true. Striking down those that issue the orders will weaken the foe much greater than the rank and file. I've observed that the larger faceless minions act as commanders of the old god's forces. Silence them, and perhaps we can sow a different kind of chaos in their ranks. Kill 6 faceless minions of N'Zoth in Uldum. Coalescing visions. Wrathion can manipulate these visions into a vessel that will allow you to gain access to a horrific vision of N'Zoth.
Destroy all who serve N'Zoth.
Just what I always wanted.
Please, speak your mind.
Your future holds many darknesses, Rogue. Tread carefully among them. Every moment that N'Zoth's forces remain in Uldum, his corruption seeps further into the land itself. Even if we were able to drive back his minions, the damage he has done to Uldum may be irreversible. We must seek out his corruption where it festers and eliminate it. Destroy 6 corruption tumors in Uldum. Hey, was that the orifice I fell into before? The old gods have many faceless minions at their disposal, but none so deceiving as the ones they call Kathir. Though not nearly as imposing as their brethren, the Kathir manipulate in the shadows, bending the wills of men and even reality itself. We must not allow their machinations to go unchecked. Kill 8 Kathir minions in Uldum.
You bring us hope.
And what about you, Your Majesty?
How may Ramkahan aid you?
Marat was overrun by those foul Kathir before we could safely evacuate our 4 citizens. I fear the worst has happened to them. Please, if anyone is left alive within the city, tell them to come to Ramkahan. Rescue 6 Marat villagers.
We will protect Uldum.
Okay, looks like things are good here. Uldum Accord.
You need something?
Oh, yay. So, what do we got? Polished Pet Charms, Void Tendril Pet Leash. Accord allows you to gain reputation with them every time you complete a world quest. You have to be friendly with them. That makes... it's weird. New Tabard. Sufficiently deserty. A brand new camel. Watch it, they spit. Waste Wander Sky Terror. Ooh. It's a nice buzzard mouth. That'd look really good for a Volpera as a flyer. Gotta get exalted, though. And Token of Death's Glee. Burn your target with a bolt of acid, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
See you later.
We're good. But it looks like once we complete all of this, we're going to have to go back and forth between here and Silithus. Which is unfortunate, but, you know. These things happen. So let's look at our brief here. We have got... I guess this is the battle location. Let's go rescue some villagers first. I think that was the area that we saw that was... Drive back N'Zoth's forces. Okay, that's part of the assault, but I think we can probably clear these. Oh, that's interesting. Faceless minion slain. We'll see what the percentage is if we actually... 1%. Oh, good lord. Doomsayers. So these are the ones that mess up reality. Ooh. Interesting. Go ahead and shoot them and get credit. Oh, check that out. See, there's some sort of corruption thingy going on. Where you can, like, get these void veins and such. They look really cool, I have to say. Alright, I am not even going to worry about destroying the banners or anything. Looks like killing minions are the way to go. Wouldn't you know it? Not a whole lot of citizens to rescue, though, unfortunately. Ah, here we go. And you can't sap them. That's unfortunate. Love their model design, though. That is straight from Innsmouth, Massachusetts. Okay, that's another one down. Need 3 more villagers to be rescued. How many more of these? We need 5 more of these guys dead. So it almost seems like they're just here to cause as much chaos as possible. You can tell, though, just in terms of the narrative, that the High Commander is probably going to turn against the King. Because those priests did have the visions that, you know, the people were going to turn against each other. And he was already being like, no, why are they here? Da-da-da-da-da. And that's probably going to be the thing that, the straw that breaks the camel's back. Or in this case, the Tol'vir. One more villager. Aha! Now, the problem with this is where you see in any kind of, like, daily quest, especially if it's new content, is the fact that everyone's going to be jumping on this like a pack of dogs on a 3-legged cat, as the term goes. So, we just have to be very, very patient, wait for those respawns. We saw this over in, Mechagon, or whatever that village was, where we did all the engineering stuff. Okay. 3 more minions. I'm wondering if the minions... if they show up in other locations. Let's go ahead and move on. Faceless minions slain. Order amongst chaos. I mean, if we see people, if we see them, we'll go for it. If not, no worries. Okay, that's the tumor. It's not the tumor. I was curious, was all. And also, we need to be very careful when we fly, because those great worms will definitely make life unpleasant if we fly too close to them. Because not only do they do more damage, they also make us slower, and they can actually run us down. Ew. Like popping a pimple. A gross, gross pimple. I see a rare spawn. Woo! They're in the middle of fighting. Let's do this. What could go on? What could go wrong? Oh god, someone just got one-shotted. Ow! Oh, I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of that either. Ew. Okay, well, that happened. So apparently that big guy is more... It's a world boss for all intents and purposes. Just have to wait for other people to come in. We can take care of business. In the meantime, go ahead and pop these tumors. Get those out of the way. We'll keep our... We'll just pay attention to them. Hopefully there's like some sort of dedicated group that's going to come take him. They were already talking about it in the world chat. Oh, the alpaca was here. That's a shame. You know, eventually I'm going to have to put my pride aside and get that TomTom edition or whatever it's called, so you can do via map coordinates. In all the time that I played Warcraft, I've only used one add-on ever with any kind of regularity, and that was Omen. Back when you basically had to use it in order to do raids. Okay, it's still a drive back in the Zoth forces. Don't really want to go next to that, just in case. We've got 2 more tumors to deal with. Might as well get used to this if this is going to be the new normal. A lot of that going around lately. Well, at least not one of those zones where like everything's elite. There's those things. That sucks when that happens. I'm still watching. There's another rare spawn over here too. What is this? Faceless Dominator? Just kind of getting a feel for the new location. Can't say I'm a fan. But they don't seem to be hitting too hard. Of course, our item level was pretty high when we had gone on vacation, comparatively. Okay, that was the last tumor. So what are we looking at right here? Thought Stealer Voss. I do not see a Thought Stealer Voss. Maybe he's up there. No, he's down here. Says if I head straight... Oh, hello there. How much life do you have? 2,307,000. Oh, man. I kind of want to take my shot. Okay, I am doing no damage to him whatsoever. Let's go ahead and vanish. Go some of the faceless guys. Nope. Black Empire Beheaders. Ooh. Oh, it's a Tauren too. That's not nice. Alright, time to run. Aha! Tell you what though, they can do some damage. Yeah, they can do some damage. That was all damage over time stuff. Alright. So we're gonna have to wait to use Cloak of Shadows. Of course, I don't even know if that was normal stuff. And there's rare spawns everywhere. So we need to repel this current assault. Assault the objective, or assault objective completed. Rare enemy defeated and treasure looted. Oh, I just skipped over my body. Whoopsie. Interesting. Very interesting. Though, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of here for it. Just because I like the fact that faceless minions. It's hard for me to tell what is foul observer. So we got to find some faceless minions that are a little less powerful than what we're currently looking at. Well, nope, that's a faceless minion right there. Okay. So if I go here, I'm gonna have to try and figure this out. Alright. Let's see what you can do. Alright. Doing some good damage, but I think he could probably turn the tables fairly quickly. Fortunately, we can keep him moderately stun-locked. Like so. He doesn't instantly try and go for the same attack. Okay. This one, that one's doable. And we got some gold. So I guess my primary question regarding all of this is Black Empire Summoner. I wonder if those guys only show up at the village. There's our buddy, the Unfathomable. But still, there's a nice rainbow. Kind of hopeful, I guess. I don't think so. Maybe? I don't know if there are that many people on right now. Here's another faceless. I probably won't do all these on camera, obviously, but I'll let you know my progress as we go on here. So, I'm going to fight Chuckles here. Oh, he has a friend. And I will see you guys as soon as I either find treasure, find something new, or complete some more quests. So, see you then. Alright, found an Alliance raid going after the hungering miasma? I've seen this word, I've just never really actually know how it's pronounced. But there's a lot of firepower heading down to it, so it doesn't look like it's doing a whole lot of damage. This might be what we need in terms of our rare spawn for the day. I think we just need to keep out of the stupid when it shows up. I'm wondering how much of the assault we're gonna need to, or killing one of these things is gonna fill the meter. So this zone, while fun, is going to be a little bit problematic for someone like me who does not have a guild. Or like a fully active guild. And that's okay though. As in most games, I tend to work better alone. And...
Well struck.
Aha.
Defeating the enemy's champions will break their morale and send them scurrying back to the shadows.
Okay, that didn't do a whole lot in terms of the assault. We're at 59, which is great. And we got some stuff for the Heart of Azeroth. Black Empire Mail Belt for a Shaman. Great. Well, the Faceless hunt continues. Another rare spawn. Ooh. No item that way, unfortunately. But it's good to know that some of them can just be zerged. And on it, this looks like a horde group, which is rare and amazing. Because our server used to be pretty 50-50, and now it's heavy alliance players. Okay, that's all of them done. Now, I'm not sure about treasure. I would very much like to find treasure, but I'm not sure what it looks like, if that makes any sense. There's those beheaders we saw before. We still have 3 more faceless minions to take out. Definitely wanting to keep low. Look how nightmarish the scape looks. That ancient Egyptian vibe that Uldum was amazing at. And what are those up here? I know I'm getting close to the worms, and I'm taking my life in my hands, but I want to see what this is. Black Warden. Okay. Something I don't need to be touching right now. Alright. Let's see what I can do about finding some treasure and killing some more faceless ones. So I just have 2 more little binkies to take care of here, and I've hit 100% on the assault. So here's tons of binkies for the killing. Actually doing a little bit of damage here. Alright, let's fight through. Come on now. Ah, see, that's where I need to... They build up after time. Oh, that was that guy up on the platform.
The commander has emerged. Eliminate them to end their advance.
Damage taken increased by 6%. Yeah, that is a very potent poison. So I think the treasure looted may be for actually completing the assault. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Cache of the Black Empire. So if we fly over here to the platform, we should be good. Holy crap, there's a lot of serpents up here. Or great worms. We can't turn all of those in, though. Yeah, he doesn't look particularly pleasant. 2,307,000. I wonder if I could find someone to go ahead and do this with. So I could find a group here and go Black Warden. No. How about Customs? Doing an alpaca hunt. Alright, let's see what happens here. Dun 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 dun. This is who I need to fight. You've got some stupid on the ground. Don't seem to... I mean, it'll be a long fight. I'm wondering if those are permanent. The stupid on the ground. Because if so, I'm going to have to be somewhat careful. Yeah, those aren't going away. So this is all about movement economy. You know, I don't... Oh, dear. Okay. I see your game, kind of. Didn't do a whole lot of damage. I'm alright with this, though. You know, if more bosses were like you, I could do dungeons with less people. And actually, where's Smee? Get over here, Smee. See, someone... See that skeleton right there? Someone stepped in the stupid. Actually, it looks like they show up with the stupid. That's interesting. Now, of course, this is a fight that once I get geared up with all the stuff for the new content, should be fine. Okay, so what is attack speed increased, casting increased? Okay, now it's actually starting to do some damage. We're still good, though. Heart of Azeroth doing the work. I just really want to kill him before we get into that another phase. I wonder if that's an insta-death. I doubt it would be.
It is done. The enemy forces are routed and in retreat. Return to Ramkahan when you can.
Okay. I assume we're in good shape now? That things have been repelled? Casting or power costs increased by 9%. See, that thing that sucks. You do more damage, but it costs more energy. So I kind of hate this place now. Looks like I will be doing a ton of dailies off camera. Gonna see how much, actually. Reputation with our new friends, the Uldum Accord. It was 350 for those small quests that we did before. And I have a world quest, but that's just to defeat a pet. So, oh, wait a minute. There was another one. Where are you? Oh, Master Pet Trainer. We're fine. Just pet battle stuff everywhere. Okie dokie, I can tell you what, I've had a day.
Ramkahan welcomes you.
The voices have stopped. The visions show me the dawn. We will survive this day. Thanks to you. Okay, that's all of those get completed, I think. New essence slot unlocked. Huzzah. Even now, I sense N'Zoth's corruption waning. You have done well. We cannot let these creatures roam Uldum unhindered, and you have done well to cull their numbers.
Uldum is in your debt.
This had better be good.
The decisive strike against their commander should buy us some time. Thank you, Rogue.
Back to your post.
Hail, adventurer.
I appreciate your effort in rescuing our people, Swindlegear. The threat has abated. For now. Our scouts will continue to monitor enemy movement. With any luck, we should be able to keep them at bay before they can make a move on the forge. Thank you, Swindlegear.
Ramkahan stands
Mother
with
may
you.
have found a way to restore the Forge of Origination. Meet us at the Chamber of Heart as soon as you can.
Thanks for helping me back there at the forge. It's vexing that N'Zoth was able to infiltrate it so quickly, but at least we arrived in time to keep it from being completely wrecked. Now comes the task of getting her back to 100%. Mother has been working on a solution. I think we've got a plan. Return to Magni Bronzebeard at the Chamber of Heart and learn about the fate of the Forge of Origination. And we will go ahead and do that, guys, at the beginning of the next episode, but we were fortunately able to get an idea about what we're going to be doing every day here, and that almost got us to friendly with the Uldum Accord. So that's going to be a long grind, but with all those dailies and everything, I think it won't take too long. Just got to stay persistent and try and do it every day. But I guess I will see you guys back in Silithus at the Chamber of Heart and hear Magni's plan and see where we go from there. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Later days, everyone.